Hey everyone, Jared here with the Caldwell Realty Group. Today we are going to be making some French dip sandwiches. I got Miranda and Diana here to help me out, so it should be a good time. All right, so from here we're gonna go ahead and get all our spices together for our rub. We have some ground thyme, some oregano, some salt and pepper, and so just get a small mixing bowl and we'll go ahead and get those ingredients together.
Now Jared said he likes to eyeball it. There probably is a measurement, right?
Probably.
So we will, I will post the actual recipe along with his.
Okay, cool.
It looks like 1 teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of ground thyme.
Oh, that looks about like a teaspoon.
What else you got in there?
Some salt and pepper, the staples.
Yeah, right. Okay. It smells good already and we haven't even cooked anything.
Yeah.
By the way, while Don have one of our calendars with the recipes that people would like, I'd like to see the comment below and just send you the
So we'll go ahead and get one of the roasts out here and go ahead and apply our rub.
What kind of meat is this?
So this is a chuck roast.
Is that what it calls for? Or is that
Yeah.
just like, okay.
But I imagine you could do a high shoulder or a low shoulder or something like that if you really wanted to. I do a little bit from time to time. I'm not Gordon Ramsay or anything like that, but I'm still alive. I haven't starved yet.
You like to hunt, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Love to go out and get my own game if I can. Organic, if you will, you know, no additives or anything like that. And it's just a good feeling when you can go out and get your own food.
Good for my
Yeah, it's not for everyone by any means, but
I'm foraging if I have to go.
yeah.
Well, I was wondering if the meat was going to be venison. Or if it
No,
was gonna
I'm
taste
sure you
like-
could if you really wanted to.
Yeah, we
You
don't
could do a roast.
You're getting married here in a few months. Who's going to be the cook at your house?
It'll probably alternate. She's
Yeah.
not too bad herself, but yeah. Saying that for video purposes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we got our rub here, and then next we're gonna go ahead and put some olive oil in our Instant Pot, and we're just gonna go ahead and sear all sides before we proceed from there. So we've added our olive oil into our Instant Pot, put it on saute mode. I think it's getting a little heated up, so we're gonna go ahead and sear all the sides of our roast here. Yep, that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So probably about 30 seconds each side, and yeah, we'll be good to go from there. And we'll saute some onions in there first before we put it in there for 40 minutes. And then once we've gotten all our sides seared up, we're gonna go ahead and put that over on our cutting board. We'll allow that to rest while we get everything else put together here.
Looks great.
All right, so what's next?
So we're gonna go ahead and put some more olive oil in there, and we're gonna saute up our onions that we already have cut up. Thank you very much.
Kind of eyeball it again.
Yep, we're just eyeballing it here. Yeah, so our onions, those can go in there, along with our cloves of garlic. We did 4 cloves. I'm sure you could add more if you wanted to. But this is 1 full onion here.
1 full onion.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So is it the onions and the garlic right now?
Yep.
Okay.
We are. Garlic in there.
Good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Smells good.
Yep. And so we also have some Elk Creek wine here. We're also gonna pour a cup of that in there.
Okay.
Yep.
So what kind is it? Is it red, white? What's
Yeah.
it called?
So it's red.
Red. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is the Elk
Yeah.
Creek Kentucky Barrel.
Okay.
So one of my favorites for sure to drink or cook with. But
So how much you putting in there?
we're doing a cup. It might be a little more than a cup. But we're gonna saute until we get rid of that wine scent, and then we'll proceed from there and put the roast back in and cook. So right now we can't smell any of the wine mixed in, so it's sauteed pretty good. So before we add our roast, we're gonna go ahead and add some onion soup mix, along with we got some Worcestershire sauce, some soy sauce, beef consomme, beef broth, and then we should be in business.
This is just good old Kroger onion
Yep,
mix.
it is.
Yep.
I think it'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can get it open.
Got some scissors staying on
Yeah. We'll go ahead and add our beef broth here. Awesome.
Mix.
Yep. Our beef consomme. That's what I would assume. I'm not even sure myself. And then a few tablespoons of soy sauce and a few tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Once again, we're eyeballing it here.
Yeah. This is the secret ingredient, maybe.
Yeah. So I'm sure you could add more Worcestershire sauce if you wanted to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we also have a half cup of water going in with that. Awesome. So just stir that up, and then we'll go ahead and put our roast in for 40 minutes, and we should be in business. So we're gonna go ahead and actually pressure cook our roast now that they're both in there. We had to add an additional one to feed the whole squad here. So we're just gonna put the lid on, put our setting to pressure cook, put it on there for 40 minutes, and we'll be in business. We'll get back with you. All right, and we're back, and so now we have the roast out of the Instant Pot. Everything looks pretty good here. We're gonna go ahead and shred that, put it on our sandwich. We still have our broth and the onions and garlic in there, so we can go ahead and separate our broth into a separate container for dipping, and then we can put the onions and garlic back on the sandwich here. So we're back, we got everything shredded up, ready to assemble our sandwich here. When we took it out, we let the meat rest for 5 minutes. We separated it out, the broth, the onions, the garlic. So we can dip into the broth, we can throw the onions and garlic on top of our sandwich as well. We got some provolone cheese, some awesome bread here, so let's go ahead and make us some lunch.
We get to call dibs on the first sandwich.
Yeah.
We're hungry.
Oh yeah, starving.
Guess the coach technically be allowed to.
Yeah, gotta make sure
Yeah.
I test it out, make sure it's not poisoned by
Exactly.
anyone, you know. It's
Exactly.
for your safety.
That's what makes it good. All the onions
Mhm.
and garlic.
Oh yeah.
Now, does it say to put the juice on it or just to dip it?
It's just for dipping. I'm sure you could throw it on top of it as well if that's what you wanted to do. Here we go. Let that melt on top, and we should have ourselves a pretty good sandwich here. Ready for lunch. Make sure you guys like and subscribe our video, and we'll see you guys next time.